Hello, thanks so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to learn more about Travel Brilliant's upcoming August 2026 trip of a lifetime in partnership with Collette to Iceland. Iceland's midnight sun, glaciers, geysers, and the Golden Circle, August 9th to the 18th, 2026, plus the opportunity of seeing the total solar eclipse there in Western Iceland on August 12th. My name is Kevin Ferguson, Business Development Manager, all for Western and Central New York for Collette. Been proudly working for the company for nearly 2 decades, both as a tour manager out of the road in the thick of it all, as well as on our sales force. People ask all the time, when's the best time to go here or there? August, Iceland, plus the opportunity of seeing all of the wonders on the ground and maybe in the sky, you can't beat that. Collette, we are by travelers and for travelers, and I'll have a little video right now to tell you what that's all about.
Travelers, get ready. A new season is here.
A season full of new tours and returning favorites.
108 years in the making.
And we're kicking it all off with our new tagline, by travelers, for travelers.
BTFT!
This isn't just something we say. This idea was born from a simple truth. We're travelers too.
We crave experiences that are real, that go deeper.
Experiences created by local experts who call these places home.
I live in India.
I live in Portugal.
I live in Morocco.
Japan,
Australia.
United States,
Spain.
Croatia.
And I design our tours.
We're not just reimagining the guided tour. We're rewriting the rules. No cookie cutter itineraries, no rushing past the good stuff.
We use a hands-on, local design approach, creating the kind of tours that we'd want to take ourselves. We go beyond the surface, to the neighborhood level, to meet the locals and make connections.
We explore markets and side streets. We're welcomed into people's homes and connect with small producers, farmers, and artisans.
By travelers, for travelers. It's about people, culture, real life. It's about slowing down, because this is your time, your story.
It's a way of life. It's those moments when you meet people who share your curiosity.
Those moments when your favorite part of the journey was something you weren't even looking for.
This is what it looks like when travelers design for travelers.
And your story, it's at the heart of every detail. This is us. This is you.
We are travelers.
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 And you are a traveler too for watching this here today. So we are a premium experience from beginning to end. That being said here, really maximizing our time there in the destination. We're going to be doing a round trip group pickup from one specific spot in the Buffalo North Towns, making our way to Toronto Airport. And so if you're watching this and you can't fly out of Toronto or looking at an alternative air gateway, just reach out to Denise at Travel Brilliant. Furthermore, we have an industry-leading cancel for any reason insurance waiver, which I'll be mentioning to you in just a little bit. While on tour, you're also going to be taken care of from beginning to end. You have a tour manager staying with you the entire time in the destination at the same property here. We have no optional tours on this. So again, we're really giving all the meat and the potatoes right into this itinerary here for you as well. Plus all those other things that you see on the screen. And yes, we are definitely a household name here as well. Been sponsoring Wheel of Fortune for over the last 3 decades. So if it's good enough for Pat and Vanna, Ryan and Vanna, or whoever in Vanna, good enough for you. All right, let's get right into our journey here again, August 9th to the 18th, 2026, with again this midnight sun, glaciers, geysers, and the Golden Circle here as we set out on this journey full of dramatic contrast. We're going to get to know Iceland, this place where steaming lava fields really reflect the volcanic nature. The massive glaciers have been sculpting the mountains and the valleys, leaving behind thundering waterfalls, plunging fjords, and much more. Again, we are going to be doing that round trip group transfer, one pickup there in the Buffalo North Towns, then over to Toronto Airport, overnight flight there as the crow flies, roughly about 5 hours from Toronto over, arriving here in Reykjavik. 2-night stay in Reykjavik, and then we're going to do a 1-night stay in Reykjavik on day number 9. That's where that third day comes in here. We're going to be doing a 2-night stay in Borgarnes, up on the just to the north here of Reykjavik, and then a 3-night stay down in Vik in the south. Now Vik, V-I-K, not Vic, but Vik, means bay in Icelandic. And don't worry, if you don't speak Icelandic, everybody here in Iceland speaks English here as well. About the size of the state of Kentucky, about 350,000 people live here on this country here itself. Reykjavik being the capital city here, approximately 125,000 people. So less than downtown Syracuse, to just put that into comparison here as well. All right, so weather-wise, on average, Buffalo here on August 9, 65 and 77. Reykjavik, 50 and 56. And so if you want to beat the heat of the summer, this is going to be where it's at for sure. And fun fact, the hottest day of the year is on July 30th. It's only 10 days after, or 10 days before we arrive here in August of 2026. So this is the best that you're going to get, really, here in the country. All right, this is a classic tour, really ideal for seeing the world's iconic destinations at a value-minded price. This is a guaranteed departure and is first come, first serve with about 20 or so spaces currently available. Do not wait. Do not, freeze up on making a decision because, again, with this coupling with um, uh, the eclipse here, respectively, it is going to be a sellout for sure. All right, some little other fun facts here. 4 hours ahead Eastern Standard Time. They use the Icelandic krona as their currency, but also credit cards widely accepted throughout for major purchases and stuff like that. You do want to have some comfy walking shoes for sure. I would recommend to have layers and something that is waterproof or wicking because it tends to be windy. So an umbrella, if it does rain, tends to flip inside out within minutes here. So that here, and also because of that Northern Lights, bring your own goggles. Okay, or sorry, bring your own glasses. BYOG. All right, tour activity level of 3, and again, just setting that proper expectation, mainly because of the uneven walking that we're going to be doing, getting out of the motor coach. This is not like a European tour here. We're going to be going on some different modes of transportation, as well as some other different varieties of trains, as you can see right here as well. We'll be doing a walking tour of Reykjavik here. But again, with stops and stuff like this is not just a straight 2-hour walk and in any way, shape, or form. But again, just really setting that expectation. All right, our tour managers, they are the ones that are going to be bringing this destination to life with that exceptional knowledge and warmth, adventure, and comfort here as well, being immersed in this destination. A little video showcasing them.
There are things you can learn by traveling that you will never be able to learn from a book, and it just makes the world smaller. Hi, I'm Luciana Lyons. I am from Naples, Italy, and I have been a tour manager for Collette for the past 5 years. If I had the opportunity to invite our guests to one destination, it would have to be my favorite, which is Iceland. The thing about Iceland is that it's pure, it's wild, and it's dramatic. One of my favorite places to go to in Iceland to bring my guests is Jökulsárlón. It's this beautiful glacier lagoon. My eyes just sparkle every time I see it. My job is very unique. It brings me to some wonderful destinations. I get to meet some wonderful people, and I just feel like I'm very, very grateful.
Well said there, Luciana. Yes, and here we are. Welcome to Iceland itself. That's one of the towns that we're going to be coming through, and this is Vik, population 300. Don't blink. You'll probably pass by it otherwise here as well. And they're on the south coast of Iceland, really dramatic shorelines and more. Well, let's start off with a little trivia. What is the primary energy source here in Iceland? If you said geothermal activity and geothermal energy, that's what it's all about here. About 90% of the nation's hot water and heating requirements are all done through geothermal energy here as well. Again, creating the popular hot springs of the lagoon. We are going to actually visit the largest power station in Iceland on tour here as well. Here we are, though. As we begin here, this is a top of the mind bucket list destination here. No mystery as to why. Again, this is an island that really just stands alone, from, again, those waterfalls here to the tectonic plates and the black sand beaches that you just saw a couple slides ago. This is a place that is no like any other on the planet. You're going to get a little feeling here of Scandinavia. So if you've been to Copenhagen or Oslo or Stockholm, you're going to definitely feel this here in Reykjavik. After our overnight flight, we're going to arrive into this breathtaking realm here. This is, again, one of the biggest small cities of the world here, and it's a very cozy feeling. You'll be hard pressed to find a police car going around the roads here as well. Very walkable, filled with cute shops and restaurants here, and quite a few stands and restaurants, again, that are bringing about a culinary delight that may surprise you. And that being said, here is that people ask, well, what kind of food do you have? Well, believe it or not, hot dogs are one of the things here as well that are really unique. And again, how they top it with raw onions and crispy fried onions and ketchup and remoulade here as well. So that's what you'd say is one with everything here. But again, it just has its, it's got its little quirks and things like that. You may have heard of skyr, S-K-Y-R, which is Icelandic yogurt. It's known for, of course, seafood and lamb and other different products as well. But on our arrival day here, we are going to be doing a welcome lunch here first, then a walking tour. And so, again, we're checking into the hotel late in the afternoon. You'll still be able to have the opportunity to drop the bags off and really help to break through the jet lag here on our walking tour there. Again, a great day to really explore and enjoy here come August 2026. Our next day, we're going to get out to a place called the Golden Circle here. Now, this is where you see two tectonic plates literally in front of your eyes. On the left-hand side is North American tectonic plate. On the right-hand side is the Eurasian tectonic plate or European tectonic plate. That being said here, where that gentleman is walking in the blue jacket, that's literally like Madonna sings, right on the borderline of those two here as well. Again, one of the natural wonders of Iceland that we'll be seeing here at Thingvellir. We'll be also seeing the Gullfoss waterfall, Geysir, this geothermal area. That's the only Icelandic word that's used in the English language, geyser, and a couple other different wonderful things there throughout our day. Little shot here of Gullfoss, or the Golden Falls here, this double cascade, one of the most popular, iconic waterfalls in the country here along that Golden Circle route that you've got right here. So again, really getting us excited to enjoy this destination for sure. And that being said here, what we're going to then do is we are going to make our way to Friedheimer. This is a stud farm here and greenhouse that is a cultivation center where we're going to be learning and discovering how pesticide-free produce is grown with the aid of geothermal energy here. There's actually 4 types of tomatoes that are grown here at 64, 65 degrees north latitude. Those of you who have been to Fairbanks, Alaska, we are on the same latitude line as we see right here with our stay in and around the Reykjavik region here as well. The tradition of breeding Icelandic show horses is also going to be showcased here as well, and really getting a deep dive into this destination. So not just buying the t-shirt, getting the magnet and moving on, but really delving in, learning about this family-run business and much more. Our next day, what we're going to do is we're going to make our way towards the western coast, towards Borgarnes. En route here, you're going to see mountains, get to the lighthouses, the hot springs here, as well as more and more waterfalls. So have your camera ready, have your smartphone out here, because again, this is scenery overload here for you. A little fun fact again for you, 1/3 of the world's geological activity is happening in and around Iceland itself. 1/3 is happening at Yellowstone National Park, and the other 1/3 is happening in and around the Ring of Fire in the Pacific. So you've got lots of things happening right here, as well as that fun fact that you see listed right here as well. Now, that being said, we are there on a special day. The total solar eclipse is going to be happening on August 12th of 2026 while we are here in Iceland. Denise from Travel Brilliant reached out to me back in late 2024 and said, you know what? I'd love to have this opportunity. And that's why we are showcasing it right here. Now, that being said, this is only going to be visible in Western Iceland and a little bit of Spain, where it's going to be much hotter there in August. Now, where we are going to be on that day, that red line is the central line of the eclipse, that path of totality that you may have remembered from the April 2024 showing of the solar eclipse here in upstate New York. That is going to be within that blue line here as well. And just to the north of Reykjavik, you see Akranes. And that's where we're going to be here in and around this area. So again, we are in this path of totality. We cannot guarantee that you are going to be seeing the eclipse itself, but again, we want to make sure that we have this available for you because, again, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity of Iceland coupling it here with this. So that being said, just to show you that area, again, a 2-night stay there in Borgarnes, just north of Akranes there, is a great opportunity for all of us land lovers and sky lovers to rejoice here in this wild country for sure. Yes, but again, BYOG, bring your own glasses here. Okay, day number 5. After seeing the I was about to say Northern Lights. That's the winter time. After seeing the solar eclipse, fingers crossed here, we are going to be beginning our day with stunning views on our way to Olafsvik. This is located in the northern part of the Sneeselfest Peninsula. We're going to be spending some time exploring the small fishing town here, enjoying lunch on our own before we join a whale watching cruise here. And this nature cruise out here on Bredafjordur Bay is just a wonderful way of experiencing here. Yes, not just rowing and things like this here, but just want to show you the landscape and the scenery that is right here as well. We will be experiencing one of the best opportunities of seeing those whales out here in nature. So keep your eyes peeled. We may even spot puffins, which are commonly around here in the months of July and August, as well as cormorants, or even a white-tailed eagle as well. We will then take in views of Mount Kirkufelt. This here, iconic shape, freestanding form, one of the most photographed places in all of Iceland. And if you go into any of the big box stores, into the electronics area, you'll probably see this as a screensaver there as one of those ooh and ah destinations. And that's why we're bringing you here, because again, when you're doing it with Travel Brilliant, you're doing it right for sure. And here, this again literally means church mountain in Icelandic, with that word kirk, which means or shirk, which means church in Norse. So this here is a full day of nature and adventure here as well. And we'll be again going back to Borgarnes for our evening at leisure. Your tour manager is going to give you options, ideas, where to go, what to do, and whatnot there. We also do have an app at Collette, which again, during your pre-tour anticipation, you can download about a month in advance here, and it will give you all the details about your trip here from beginning to end. All right. Now, again, we've spent our 2 nights beginning in Reykjavik, our 2 nights there off to Borgarnes here. We've made our way up towards the Sneeselfest Peninsula. We're Olsvik here as well. And now what we're going to do is we're going to be making our way down to Vik, respectively. We don't go longer than about 2 hours without a restroom break, stretch break, things like this here as well. But having a 3-night stay, it's kind of like a land cruise. You're going to be able to unpack, use the drawers, and stay a while on this journey. We'll be seeing how geothermal activity is all at work here as we take that deep dive into one of its most fascinating natural resources here, geothermal energy, of course. And we'll be getting to the largest power station there in Iceland here, as well as getting down towards the Lava Exhibition Center here. We'll be talking about the eruption that happened back in 2011 at Eyjafjallajökull, or as Al Roker said on the Today Show, E14, because it has 14 letters after the letter E. Again, you'll see these words. Don't worry if you can't pronounce it. Just enjoy it. And again, another little fun fact here for you as well. Again, Iceland regularly makes the global news. We're monitoring how things are happening here. So if something happens in 26, and don't hesitate, don't fret. We are on top of it from beginning to end. We do 3 different tours year round for Iceland. This here, our #1 most popular summertime journey that you'll be taking care of and visiting in August of 2026. This is our hotel. We are either strategically or centrally located. And, well, there's not a lot of centrally located places in Iceland other than, well, Reykjavik. Here, this is strategic. Where we are staying at here, this is Hotel Dyrhólaey, which literally means door hole island, because there is a nearby rock structure that has a hole in it. And again, that's where it gets its name from. So we'll be here. Amazing views here in the direction of the Myrdalur Valley. It is serving traditional Icelandic meals. It also has a bar and a gym and a laundry service, and it's a family run too as well. We're using this in a strategic sense because this is going to allow us to get out to the Jökulsárlón Glacial Lagoon and more. And as we journey through Vik, and don't worry, that's not your hotel right there on the left, those houses, those turfed houses, were where the majority of Icelanders lived up until 1948 in these turfed homes. And this is today the Skjögrar Museum, where about a half dozen of those turfed homes, of about a dozen, 15 or so within the country, still rest here. And there's over 12,000 artifacts showcasing history, culture, and more here. And we'll be stepping back in time as we explore this fascinating collection. We will then also make our way over towards Skogafoss waterfall here as well. And the opportunity at this time of year to walk actually behind the falls. How cool is this? This area here was a place where the Viking settlers were believed to have buried treasure in the cave behind Skogafoss. It is about 200 feet tall by about 80 feet wide, and a absolutely magnificent sight to see and to behold. This is why I love Iceland, because you have this lunar landscape in some areas. You also have the ice. Again, about 10% of Iceland is actually ice. You have the little feeling here as well of Scandinavia with that capital city of Reykjavik. And then you've got your New Zealand with the waterfalls here and much more. Just turn a corner and there's another one. So here at Skogafoss, we'll have some time to enjoy, walk about, and then we'll make our way to the black sand beach of Reynisfjara. Erosion is beautiful. It's what creates what we see right here, these basalt columns that were carved down over eons of time. For those of you who have been to Northern Ireland, the Giant's Causeway, same process that happened here as well. This here is, again, eroded volcanic rocks that give that signature black hue here as well. The water is going to be rough and cold, so you're not going to be able to put your feet in because it is notorious for waves, and it can have some riptides to it, but we'll be able to enjoy this geological phenomena here and this really neat mystic beach as well at Reynisfjara. And as I mentioned here a little bit ago, is that puffins are oftentimes here in action around Dyrhólaey. So we can't guarantee it, but you never know what we're going to see here, especially at this time of year. We're going to be wrapping up the day by getting to the nearby Solheim Jökull Glacier here. Again, one of the fourth largest ice caps of Iceland here. And again, views absolutely stunning as well. And that being said, being able to marvel at the vistas, the snowy peaks, and we are going to go on a trip on an amphibian boat, again, and drift along the huge icebergs of Jökulsárlón Glacial Lagoon, which literally means glacial river lagoon in Icelandic. Keep your eyes peeled for possible seal sightings and just marvel at this 1,000-year-old plus ice that surrounds us right here. Now, what we'll be doing is as we journey back towards Reykjavik, we're going to be soaking in the stunning scenery as we travel throughout and over across the Reykjanes Peninsula. Along the way, we're going to be stopping at a local studio. We're going to get a behind-the-scenes look at Iceland's wool dyeing attractions, and we'll be learning how natural ingredients and time-modern techniques really bring those colors to life. We will then have a relaxing Icelandic style way to, get towards the end of the trip, and that is going to the Sky Lagoon. You may have heard of the Blue Lagoon. We're going to the Sky Lagoon because, well, it tends to stay open a little bit more often. Since that volcanic eruption happened in the nearby peninsula back in November of 2023, it has been opened and closed, open and closed. We're going to Sky because it's open and it doesn't close because we're not right next to that volcanic site here. But it's also great because this is a adult-friendly destination. No children under the age of 12 are permitted at Sky Lagoon. So again, an alternative will for them will have to be provided, but this is adult-friendly for sure. We are going to be gathering with our fellow travelers for a farewell dinner at a local restaurant this evening as a way of capping off this incredible day and marvelous trip. So, as our tour ends, we'll be departing for home with memories of our Icelandic adventure that will last a lifetime. And our travelers, I'll just be silent for just a second and show you what they say. They love it. Again, it's one of those experiences where, yes, we're touring, we're getting impactful moments daily, but it's a place that will never leave you on how wonderful and jaw-droppingly stunning it is.
When did the Iceland get so popular? Was it the waterfalls? Was it the volcanic sandy beaches? Or searching for the northern lights? You'll see it's magical.
Unfortunately, at that time of year, the northern lights are going to be very, very elusive because they tend to be out from basically late September, early October through March. But again, all those other wonderful things on the ground are awaiting you. So again, takk fyrir, thank you very much. And as a personalization, we do have one thing that actually fits the mold in here, and that is an potential upgrade for business class air, and that is going to be for the over-the-water flights here in Iceland, and that is going to go for $29.90 additional on top of the regular rate here. We will need to know by December 10th, so not by February 10th, but by December 10th, if you're looking to upgrade here on this, because our rates with the airlines are adjusted after that date for this premium air. Now, speaking about premium, we are going to again do that hometown group pickup right here from the North Towns at one destination, making our way to Toronto Airport. And if you are watching this from a different air gateway, just reach out to Denise and our friends here at Travel Brilliant, because we can adjust depending on your air gateway and on your needs as well. When you come home, we're going to have a post-tour survey for you asking what was great, what was not so great, so we can adjust here accordingly. And from here as well is that for your destination, when you come back, as a way of saying thanks, or if you've traveled with Collette over the last couple of years, we're going to give you additional savings to get you excited for either this trip here or towards your next journey with Travel Brilliant and Collette. So stay tuned. We want to give you some extra savings. Our No Worries Travel Protection. This is something that everybody should get because it is a true cancel for any reason policy. Literally to the day prior, if you have to cancel, it's a full money back refund. Just minus the insurance on that because we're using it. But on tour, you're covered. Medical assistance, evacuation, baggage loss, delay, theft. It really is the peace of mind that you cannot put a price tag on here as well. And up until February 10, just a couple days before Valentine's Day, is if you had to cancel for any reason, you're going to get everything back, including Yes, including the insurance. From the 11th to the day prior, you get everything back minus the insurance. But then again, that's why you have insurance here as well. Your international travel, you need to have a passport that is valid. That being said, here is that you need to make sure that when you are registering that your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed here. If your middle name is spelled out, make sure it's spelled out for you as well. And this is first come, first serve on this. So reach out to us here. And here's a couple options. One, to find out more or to just book. You can go to http://gateway.goccollette.com/link/1305247. There's going to be a sign up now button that you can see right here, spelled right out there for you. Below the waterfalls there that you see at Gulfos, there is also the know before you go information, more information about in-destination things. And there's also an option to email to a friend. Let them know about this opportunity of seeing the glaciers, the geysers, the golden circle, and potentially even the eclipse here come August 12th. It's very turnkey. If any dietary restrictions, things like that, the more that we know, the better that we're able to assist here for you on this. And so, again, let us know, and we will make sure that your trip is stress-free come August of 2026. All right, here's the breakdown on everything. Deposit, $698. At the time of deposit is when that cancel for any reason optional insurance is due. So $698, $549 is $1247 respectively there. Again, fully refundable, including that insurance up until February 10. Final payment will not be due until the 11th of May. So you've got, again, time to budget, plan, and prepare. Final payment, May 11th. That is actually Mother's Day. So we'll give you an extra day either on either the 10th or the 12th, but try to get it in before that for sure. And this is, again, $59.99 per person, double occupancy. This includes the round trip group transfer from Buffalo, one pickup spot to the Toronto airport. Your round trip air included in that, your air taxes, your airport to hotel transfers within Iceland, your hotels, your porterage, all those inclusions. 15 meals included on that, as well as your tour manager. What's not included? Tips to the driver guide and local guide will give you what those suggested rates are, and any meals that are not included, again, would be on your own. $59.99 per person, double occupancy. We have a limited amount of solo spaces as well, and that is $72.49 respectively there. So, again, the voice in your head that's telling you to travel, listen to it. 10 years from now, you'll be so glad that you did. What are you waiting for? The best time to travel is while you can. So reach out to Denise at Travel Brilliant, 716-417-7824, or Denise at travelbrilliant.net, or that web link, gateway.goccollette.com/link/1305247. On behalf of all of us here at Collette and Travel Brilliant, tack fyrir. Thank you so much. We look forward to having you travel with us August 9th to the 18th on Iceland's Midnight Sun and more with Travel Brilliant and Collette. Thank you.